So Keith Thurman vacates the WBC title. And I have to school y'all people. Because sometimes y'all don't really understand what's really going on around here in boxing. You just don't understand. See, a lot of people, y'all speak with emotions. Y'all got to stop speaking with the emotions. Let the emotions take over. You really got to think about what's really going on here. Y'all really got to think what's really going on here. So Keith Thurman vacates the WBC title. Wasn't active, had surgery, got injured, wasn't active. A lot of people was calling for him to be stripped. A lot of people was calling him for him to vacate. So he vacates the WBC belt for two dudes that he already beat. Shawn Porter, Danny Swift Garcia. So, and we all know that the WBC mandated Danny Swift Garcia and Shawn Porter to fight for the mandatory for Keith Thurman. So, whether Keith Thurman has the belt or not, they still going to have to fight him. Keith Thurman's still going to have to fight one of them. So, what is Keith Thurman doing here? It's like, he's like, here, take the belt. You can walk around with it if you want. But everybody know, whether you like Keith Thurman or not, whether you like Keith Thurman or not, whether you respect him or not, we all know who's the owner of those belts. Of that belt, WBC. Who's the owner of that belt? Keith Thurman. Now, we all, I hope so, take pride in ourselves. Leave the ego at home, but don't leave your pride. Have pride. And I believe these fighters are warriors, which they have pride. I believe this built in them. So, do you think I want to carry something that I know is really not, it wasn't earned, it wasn't really mine? See, it's the difference between you vacate a belt and then you move up the weight class. No, you're not going back down there to fight. Like Terence Crawford vacates his belt. We all know who's the best 140-pounder. He vacates his belt. He moves up to another division. But if I vacate my belt because of my injuries or whatever, anything of that nature, but I'm within my division, and I am the number one welterweight in the world, no matter how you like it or not, we all know that he's the number one welterweight in the world. And fans, you don't have to agree. Facts is facts. If your contemporary believes that you're the number one welterweight in the world, then you're the number one welterweight in the world. It doesn't matter what the average Joe thinks. It matters that Errol Spence thinks that Keith Thurman is the number one, is the guy to beat. It doesn't matter what the average Joe thinks. It doesn't matter what you think. Terence Crawford feels that Keith Thurman is the man to beat. It doesn't matter what y'all think. Shawn Porter thinks Keith Thurman is the man to beat. Danny Swift Garcia thinks Keith Thurman is the man to beat. Amir Khan thinks Keith Thurman is the man to beat. So who the hell are you? So you could proclaim and position these guys in what you think they're supposed to be. The position they're supposed to be in. Keith Thurman still undefeated. Keith Thurman still unbeaten. Keith Thurman still got the best welterweight resume in the world. So, what's that say? He vacated the WBC belt? Okay. But that doesn't mean you lose position as the number one welterweight in the world. That doesn't mean you lose the position of you're the man to beat because you still haven't got beaten and you're still wandering around. If Floyd Mayweather comes right back, if he comes out of retirement saying he's going to be in a welterweight, he wants his next fight to be in the welterweight division, guess who's the number one guy in the welterweight division? Floyd Mayweather. Why? He don't have the belt. But he earned the right to hold that position. So as of right now, Errol Spence ain't beat Keith Thurman. Shawn Porter ain't beat Keith Thurman. Kell Brook ain't beat Keith Thurman. Danny Garcia ain't beat Keith Thurman. Who's the best welterweight in the world? Keith Thurman. Whether you like it or not. Let's talk about facts. Forget about emotions. Leave your emotions at home. Put in your thinking cap. Forget the bias. Forget the emotions. Let's talk facts. So let's say Shawn Porter beats Danny Swift Garcia. And he holds the WBC belt. Then Keith Thurman has an immediate rematch versus Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter going to the fight knows that the belt that he's holding is not his. It belongs to somebody else. And me as a man, knowing that, I won't feel comfortable carrying a belt that I know is not mine. I know I won't. I won't feel comfortable. I won't feel comfortable looking at somebody's eyes that I'm about to go battle with. I know that the thing that I'm holding is actually really his, that I never beat him for it. Because in a game like this, you got to have pride. Fans, put your stupidity aside. Put your bias aside. Think for a minute. Would you feel good at carrying something that is not really yours, you really didn't earn, and you actually lost to the guy that it really belongs to? No. Right? Danny Triple Garcia just lost that belt. Yeah, he'll be carrying that WBC belt, but he know he'll beat Keith Thurman for it. Well, he said in the interview that he got to get that back. He got to get that back before he retire. He want that rematch back, right? Yeah, he get the rematch, but he knows the belt that he's holding is not really his. He ain't beat the man. Come on, we all like Ric Flair. Woo! To beat the man, to be the man, you have to beat the man. Let me say it again. To be the man, you have to beat the man. And no matter what, if he vacates the belt, you can't be the man if you ain't beat Keith Thurman. And that's the whole point of what's really going on here. That's the point. You can vacate your belt, but you ain't vacating your position. That holds more weight. Hey, blame Floyd Mayweather for having this type of mentality that belts are irrelevant. When you get into a certain position, belts are actually irrelevant at the moment. It helps you get into position. But when you're the number one, or the number one guy holding that position, I could give you my belts. But you know what? Everybody knows I'm the man to beat. My contemporaries feel I'm the man to beat. It don't matter that the Warriors will win. It doesn't matter if OKC wins. It doesn't matter if Houston Rockets win. We all know that the best guy in the NBA is LeBron James. Right? It's about positioning yourself at the same time. Position holds more weight than the belts, especially in boxing. Does Canelo need a belt with him right now? No. There's just certain people that needs the belt to hold that position. See, we don't know. Hey, Deontay Wilder's the man. He got a belt. Anthony Joshua, we know he got a belt. We don't know who's the number one guy. If Anthony Joshua goes in injury and vacates his belts, in the end of the day, we're going to be like, you know who's the number one guy? Anthony Joshua. It doesn't matter. If he's lurking around, it's Anthony Joshua if he's injured. We still ain't going to give it to Deontay Wilder. We still going to give it to somebody else. What do you feel about Tyson Fury? Tyson Fury ain't lose his belt. So at the end of the day, what Anthony Joshua said, oh, the guy that I want to fight is Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury. Why you want to fight Tyson Fury? Because deep down he knows he didn't beat the man to be the man. So it doesn't matter what you think. At the end of the day, he vacated his belt to two dudes he already beat that he was going to fight anyway. So why pay the extra sanctioning fees as champion? Now, for certainly, he's going to take his time because he got the super champ belt from the WBA. So he could still have his time coming, getting ready and preparing himself for a fight and probably take a tune-up, but he knows he's going to be a rematch of the WBC belt. If he was vacated, where this video is kind of early, I'm still waiting for the official word. Hopefully, maybe he is. It doesn't matter to me if he does vacate. It's good that he vacates. The WBC vacates the two guys that he won and still going to get an immediate rematch. Who cares? In the end of the day, Whether you like him or not, you hate him or not, when he gets the immediate rematch, he has to fight Shawn Porter or Danny Super Garcia, you going to want to see him fight. Matter of fact, you going to want to see him win. Because at the end of the day, I want what you want. And you want what I want. And you know what's that? We all want to see Keith Thurman fight